Hello, welcome back. So this is part 3 of doing a journal. Just getting myself prepared, and hopefully things will go correct today. Ooh, right. So normally while I'm working on my journals myself, I'm prepared. I kind of like can play around and find out what I'm going to be using and mess around, but we'll see how this goes. So I cut a piece of card out that I wanted for the backing, and I'm still very indecisive on if I want, let's just check to see on picture, I am in picture, on what I want to be on the front there, but I'm going to run the lace around. So today I'm going to be working on the front cover and a few pages on the inside, and we'll see where we go. So I'm going to start by, hopefully that's heated up enough now, my glue gun. You know, I skip through to parts that you don't want to watch, and stop on bits that you do want to watch, but I'm just going to sit here and quietly just try to do it as I would normally do. And hopefully we stay in the picture. I'm just going to keep occasionally just popping my head just to see that I'm still in frame for you guys to see what I'm doing. So this evening's tea did not go down well. My family aren't impressed with me. They've all had to go hungry tonight. Cooked spaghetti bolognese, easy meal. I got, I think it's called tagliatelle pasta, and I put the pasta in whilst it was cold, and I forgot, you know, I had it in the pan of cold water whilst I was cooking the meatballs. By the time I went to cook it, all the starch had stuck together, and I nearly turned around and extracted the starch from my gluing for my junk journals. It was that sticky, it was just stuck in a whole ball. So cooking tea tonight wasn't very good. Let's just probably hold better on my my reinforcing the junk journal cover than anything else that I tried using would. Right, so we've made a frame for it, and let's try and find these things that I was going to add in. So I was going to use that one, wasn't I? Or I was going to use that one. So put that one there. We'll see how this looks on the page. Let's see how this one looks on the page. Oh. So this is a bit where you're going to probably have to fast forward while I make my decisions on how I'm going to decorate this journal, because I like playing around and mess around with certain things. Oh, that looks pretty. Can we put down the bottom? And how would that one go? Yes, we'll do this one. Right, okay. Now, I went and bought another glue stick the other day, and for the life of me I cannot find it. And I also bought sticky pads, and for the life of me I can't find them too. Double-sided sticky pads. And my desk is full of lace and, oh, hang on, found them all, found them both. bits are left for me and fussy cuts, so everything is just all mixed in. Maybe after I've done everything you'll see the rest of my desk. So I'm going to glue the backing up, down onto here. Place that in down. So I don't know if I want to raise it. Let's just stick it down. Let's just stick it down. So I've got fresh, yep, it's done. Fresh glue stick. Put you on. Here. And then you on. Jing, 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 bells, jing, 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 bells, jing, doo, doo, doo. Right. Yes, I'm nutty, but everyone that knows me already knows that, so you'll hear me randomly start coming out with silly things. Put you onto there like that. That's kind of what I'm going to be doing for now for my cover. I'll probably put something over that. Let's just give you a little coat there. I'll stick you back down. There like that. So if you're not sure on something that you're gluing down, just gently glue till you find where you want to put it to, and if it don't go right you can always rip it off. Always rip it off and start again. So I've covered up my signatures that I sewed in because I don't like seeing them. Should hold in place. There, like that. Okay, and I'm going to do something later on with the bottom, but I think that's my cover done. Right, so we're going to do the insides. I'm not even going to think about this as I go, because I just want to show you, you know, when you're not trying to overthink things and the process of just going with it. But normally I would spend ages thinking where I'm going to place things. I'm only doing this just to show you the basics of decorating, so I'm not. Right, so I did have a lot of fussy cuts cut out here. Just got to locate them all. Put them to the side a minute. Right, do a little snowman. And I normally just use a little bit of hot glue or sticky pads if I'm building up something, my glue stick, anything that you've got to hand that works best for you. And once I've showed you the basics of decorating inside, I'll come back and add and, you know, just play around, add more things, and then see where I go with that. Do I want this on this page, or do I want it on this page? Probably do it on this page. So I'm just adding little fussy cuts and lace as I go, going back and forth, checking each page just for warping and see how it's looking. And then this one. We get my pads out for this one. Oh, these are different. This is blue tack. Pretty. it? Multi-tack. It's not blinking pads, it's blue tack. I thought they were sticky pads. Ah, you monkey. Right, okay. So I can't use them. Okay, different plan then. Just glue in place. See, now I've glued that, I would have done both sides so I can put a tag or something down there, but I haven't done that on this one. I've just glued it. So let's get some paper clips. Paper clip there. That's that one. Just messing with my paper clips and things like that a minute, trying to get a few out ready. That's something I need. Get a few pins. Right. Okay. And a bob pin. Okay. Yeah, let's have a look here. Let's glue this into place. So have fun in the process of your layout. Don't be too critical on how things go. You just got to play around, see if things work. Just build each page up as you go. As you can see, haven't done too much, but they will start filling out as you go. Put something a little bit on, and then you work again. You know, you will add, keep going back and forwards and keep working. I might save that for another page, we'll see. Right, so let's go to another page in a minute. We'll put this one here. Right, so this one's I could use this to put something in. I don't mind it being hung off the edge, so I'm going to glue this edge down here. And I'm going to glue this edge down here. Probably do a little bit of the top as well. that will create a holder for tags to go in. So if I got a little tag like this, it can hold a tag behind it. Like that. And let's have a look here. On the side there, get my scissors. There. And if you noticed, I've printed on both sides decorative glue webs everywhere, decorative second-sided pages, and you're like thinking, well, how would you journal in that? You know, write on the decorative papers, write on the tags. You know, there's nothing stopping you. The pen will show up through the pages, on the pages. Just write on them. Yeah, I think that one probably look nicer. As you can see, they're starting to, each page is starting to fill out. And then I'm going to leave a few pages for myself to do as we go along. And I already stuck this one into the centre there, and I wanted to put some roses on that side. to wrap lace around there. Let's try it. Let's see if it works. Which ways? I'm going to start it this way. Go on the side, onto the shiny side. What am I doing here? Thank you. Because it took so long in deciding which side was the shiny side, the glue gun had gone and set already. So let's just pull that bit off and work in sections. Do you know what? I am messing up because I've got it on the wrong. I was doing outside, not inside. Doing outside. By the time I finish this, it'll be full of glue. Check and see you're still, yeah, you're still in the frame. If you're still with me by now, most of you probably left and gone, well, she don't know what she's doing. So that's that one done. That's that one. So you get images, smaller, bigger, medium size, on the prints and the kits. That's a cute little maiden look. So we're going to put you two, we'll put you there. bit of lace, that one. What lace I'm going to add? Got snowman there, so let's add this snowman, yeah. And I still want to create something that I can put a tag behind, slip it behind. So I am going to just do down the sides and the bottom of this one. Let's put it on there. That way I can add something like this into there, like that. It says, "Oh Holy Night." Still want to add some jingle jangles. I don't know if to add it to the pages or not. I'll have a look. Right, to here. And I'll do maybe 1 or 2 more pages, and that would basically be the journal thing. And I did do, if you hang on a minute, I've got it here. I'll show you what I've been doing. So I made this out of I think it was a Boots. We have a chemist called Boots, and they gave paper brown bags out. As you can see inside, it's just a paper brown bag that I've decorated. I cut off the little tags and workshop out, and created a little pocket at the front for them to go in. And on the back I've created a little lollipop, just decorated it with lace. And then after the journal's finished, it should, if I've measured it correctly, fit. Hang on, let's have a look. Get them closed up and into there. It's going to be a tight fit, but it will be a little pocket. Oh, sorry. For my journal to go in. Depending on how fat my journal ends up being, it might not actually fit in there. So, as you can see, it's creasing up the journal a little bit. So we'll have to, maybe that might become a stuffed pocket or something with something else in there, but I thought that would be a pretty touch. And where was he two? So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. So I'll leave that here, you know, so you can carry on. and hopefully taught you, just carry on filling it. As you can see, the lace on the pages is falling out. I did make one thing here which I'll probably use on this one. One second, hold you straight. That would help. Now, what did I do with you? There you are. Little CD. There. CD sleeve. What I'll do is I'll probably insert a little image in there and turn it into a little shaker. And that's how kind of you just build your pages up, fold things. Put you on there. And then once you're happy, you can then start adding your glitter, your glitz, your bits and bobs, your little embellishments. One, two here. You add it up as you go, and it will build up, and it will become a pretty journal. Like I say, you just use the glue that works for you. If you're not sure on something, test it on a test paper. But as you can see, it's a process of starting it, and you will create a pretty journal. And because this one is not going to close when I've finished with it, I'm just going to get a bit of seam binding ribbon. I'm going to wrap it round. Yes. And that'll be the closure. And I'll probably put like little dangles on it and pretty it up. But yeah, I mean, thanks for watching and bearing with me, and I hope I've helped in some way. I don't claim to be perfect at doing tutorials, so I find it really hard. And I'm just going to show you what, as you can see, probably see this part, the desk that I'm working on is very small, so trying to find things, I'm just going to slant it quickly. As you can see, that is what I'm trying to find things, and so thanks for watching, and if there's any questions, just take care. If you want any advice, ask me, comment, and I'll try and reply to you. But thanks for watching. Take care.